So I'm in the same spot again, 4 days later, on my way to the German embassy. The weather is quite different. It's not completely blue sky, but the sun is still shining sometimes. And I'm about to pick up my passport. So in the last stream I told you that I had lost my wallet and that I was going to the German embassy to get a replacement passport, and it took all in all Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days to get it completed. It was of course a bit chaotic. I had to go to the Lithuanian, oh God, I always mix Lithuania and Latvia up in English, to the Latvian police, which was a bit strange. They made me handwrite a note that I lost my passport and then send me the next day a digital e-doc document signed by the police confirming that I lost my passport. And the Germans, they made me get 2 passport pictures for the replacement passport. I had to pay 96 euros, which is an horribly large amount of money, but I even checked the law for the pricing and everything was correct. So I had to pay a surcharge for getting it in the outside of the state, and for them not really being the right Behörde to do it. And then they had to call then I had to get copies of my birth certificate and my old passport, which I didn't have, of course. But my parents happily were thankfully able to provide those. And they sent them to me by email. And then they still had to apply for they still had to call it my hometown to confirm that I'm really me. And that was chaotic too. So my hometown first said, oh no, he doesn't live there anymore. He moved to the United States in '85. And they called me, no, you're not there, you're in the United States. And then I told them, yes, I'm there. Look at my old passport. It was issued by that agency. I must be in there. So they had to go back and forth, and it turns out that they have 2 database entries for me. So I'm more or less a split personality now. So one of those entries goes from the date of my birth to 1985, when I moved to the United States, and the other one goes from I don't know where, when I returned to that hometown, to now. So I probably have to live with being a split personality from now on. So this is funny. Didn't know that this was really possible. Maybe I will get twice the retirement pension now, but I'm not really sure that is going to happen. Well, anyway, that's the update of the passport story, and I just realized that this monument to freedom, which I initially thought was built after 1990, I was wrong about that. It was actually built in 1935, when Latvia more or less first became an independent national state. So it is quite older than I expected, but since it is so well preserved, I more or less assumed that it was only built in 1990. It's actually quite longer. Okay, so that's for the update. I will just walk to the embassy now to give the same look. And today we have guards standing here at the monument. I didn't see them the last time, which was interesting. And I'm going to the German embassy now to see what's going on there. Again, German embassy here is the pink building behind the trees. You can see the white, the black eagle on yellow. And I realized when I was looking through the wall of the last time that I walked here that while I was filming right at this crossing, a woman was walking and she stumbled. So if you want to see something funny, go to the last video and check when I'm walking here, right here on this crossing, and you will see a funny mishap of a poor lady stumbling. Well, she didn't fall. Okay, here I am, German embassy. I'll stop now and see you next time in Vilnius probably, or maybe tonight.